Maybe you hear already the sirens in the background because I am in New York City. One of my favorite cities because I love to travel, I can live from the stock market. But today we will talk about Bitmine and one of the most shocking things that came out just recently, the 500 million shares that they want to raise. Absolutely insane. What this means, do they dilute us to zero? All about this, all your fears explained here in this video.
Welcome to the game, I'm the wolf of Dubai.
Welcome to this brand new video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Danny and I'm looking for shares or stocks or companies that have like a very high potential to explode. And we want to be early in those companies, okay? So how we do that? We actually do the following. We find them, we talk about a lot on YouTube about them. And this is what I did for Tesla stocks, for example, where Tesla stock went up like 50x for me. And, I did this for free. So my subscribers could buy houses and apartments, right? And if you want to trade with us beside all the YouTube content, then check out xnDayTrading.com. There's a lot of slots available in the US timings because I'm in the US right now. So check it out. We want to increase your portfolio by about like 8 to 15%. So if you start with $10,000, you should be somewhere around like $58,000. And this is just the first year. Obviously, we want to make it many, many years together. So if this is interesting, schedule a call with me personally and we see if we can help you as well. Now, there was this announcement, right? Where essentially it came as a shock, okay? Here, you can see it here. The announcement was actually that Bitmine wants to now issue 500 million shares, okay? For some people, they say, you know why? Why they want to have issue so many more shares? Well, they have a kind of, how to say it? You can put it simply like a shelf, okay? A shelf where they can get out shares and sell it to the market. Mostly they share to institutional investors, right? So that's number one. And their business is to buy Ethereum and hold and stack Ethereum. Okay, so they need to ensure that this is running. Now, the shelf obviously gets a little bit smaller and smaller every week because they buy more Ethereum. But that means that every time they want to increase the quantity for the shelf where they just can take out shares or produce shares and sell it to the market, they need to approve it by shareholders. So the way that I see it is that they increase their shelf, okay, and they do it already now for many, many years to come, right? So they don't have to come back to the market and to the shareholders and ask again in 3 months or 6 months or 12 months. Tom Lee said it very, very importantly. They want to continue this way as long as they increase the NAV of the company, right? And the NAV of the company will increase while they buy more Ethereum, and Ethereum will go up slowly over the next couple of months. Okay, this is how the NAV grows, guys. Okay, so if this is interesting, then you should be always of approval of this methodology. And they do it all with cash, not like MicroStrategy with a lot of debt or credit or other vehicles. They do it simply with equity. So I think that this is something good because this just confirms the long-term mission that they want to go way beyond the 5% of Ethereum. They want to go after the 10%, in my personal opinion, that they prepare for the next couple of months and years with this proposal so they don't have to come. Imagine the following. Imagine they will not do this. And after 3 months, they have to vote for a package of just 5 million or 10 million shares, right? Imagine what would happen if they are actually not able to raise more shares because nobody, they don't get the vote from the shareholders. So they want to do it once and be done with it, okay? Very, very forward looking, very, very straightforward. So I think that when you are worried about the dilution is only a problem if the NAV is not going up, right? So the NAV will not go up in a case where the Ethereum will go lower, right? And it will stay for that low, which is not, by so many needs, it doesn't make sense because it's obviously an asset that is like now one of the most important assets in Wall Street history, in the Wall Street future. And it's a more and more used blockchain, and everybody is going after Ethereum. And Ethereum recovers much more than Bitcoin when it comes to recovery. And obviously, all the big players that are building now, they are building on Ethereum. Okay, so I think that if you believe in this kind of story, then you believe that at like 2,800, 2,500, whatever will be the number, will be the bottom. right? Or we had already the bottom, right? Which I think, right? Which Tom Lee thinks. So let's see what the first couple of days of 2026 will show us. But I think the proper preparation for that would be done with that. So I recommend to vote for everything what they recommend. I already voted with my shares, so I don't have to do it at the annual shareholder meeting. So for me, the annual shareholder meeting is read between the lines, ask as many questions as they allow me, and obviously share it with you guys. So this will be the next 30 days will be extremely exciting for BMNR shareholders, guys. Okay, they might come up with something they want to tell us, and they mention a lot about DeFi. So maybe another moonshot. They will talk about many things about the future at the annual shareholder meeting, and I hopefully see most of you guys, right? Some like-minded investors in BMNR, and talk with you guys and have a beer or whatever we do, right? So I'm super excited. Don't forget to subscribe on all my channels, and don't forget to check out xtendaytrading.com because we want to trade for you. We are doing absolutely insane, 8 to 15% per month in your portfolio. We're doing all the rest, the buying, the selling, everything done for you with our software. It looks like that. So if this is something for you, check out and schedule a call with me personally, and we see if we can help you as well. And don't forget, the grass is greener always on the other side.